You've stumbled onto the Gatekeepers Diary, your one-stop shop for travel inspiration so epic, so jaw-dropping, that you'll be booking that next flight before you can say passport control. Hit that like and subscribe, and stay updated for all the things that are off the beaten path. The best spots are gate-kept, and we are here to change that. Buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into 5 destinations that are gonna blow your mind. From hidden beaches tucked away in tropical paradises to bustling cities pulsing with energy, we're serving up a buffet of adventure. This isn't your average travel show, no way. We're talking off-the-beaten-path gems, secret local spots, and experiences that'll have you bragging to your friends for years to come. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that like button, smash that subscribe, and get ready to catch some serious wanderlust. This is Wanderlust Wednesday, baby, and we're about to embark on one incredible journey. First up, we're jetting off to a place that needs no introduction. Bora Bora, French Polynesia. Yeah, you heard me right. We're talking overwater bungalows perched above crystal-clear lagoons, those iconic peaks piercing the sky, and sunsets so vibrant they'll make you question reality. This is the kind of place that dreams are made of, people. The kind of place you see on postcards and think, nah, that can't be real. But trust me, it's as real as it gets. We're talking about diving headfirst into a world of vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life. Imagine swimming alongside stingrays, coming face to face with curious sea turtles, all while the sun paints the sky in a kaleidoscope of colors. Now I know what you're thinking. Bora Bora, that's gotta be for honeymooners and millionaires, right? Well, think again. Sure, you can drop some serious cash if you want the full luxury experience, and trust me, it's tempting. But Bora Bora is also surprisingly accessible for us regular folks with a thirst for adventure. We're talking about hopping in a kayak and paddling through those turquoise waters, exploring hidden coves and feeling the spray of the ocean on your face. Rent a jet ski and zip across the waves, or grab a snorkel and dive into an underwater world bursting with color. And for those who prefer to keep their feet dry, there's always the option to simply relax on the beach, soaking up the sun and sipping on a refreshing coconut. But let's be real, the real magic of Bora Bora happens when the sun dips below the horizon. Picture this. You're lounging on the deck of your overwater bungalow, a cold drink in hand, as the sky erupts in a symphony of orange, pink, and purple. The air is alive with the sound of gentle waves lapping against the shore, and a million stars twinkle above you. This is island time, my friends, where worries melt away like ice cubes in a tropical cocktail. This is where you truly disconnect from the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with what truly matters: good company, breathtaking beauty, and the simple pleasure of being present in the moment. From the turquoise waters of the Pacific, we're traveling halfway across the globe to the exotic shores of Zanzibar, Tanzania. This ain't your typical beach vacation, folks. This is a place where history and culture collide, where ancient traditions meet modern-day life in a vibrant tapestry of sights, sounds, and smells. Get ready to wander through bustling markets overflowing with spices, explore ancient ruins that whisper tales of a bygone era, and soak up the sun on pristine beaches that'll make you question if you've stepped into a postcard. This is Zanzibar, the Spice Island, and it's calling your name. Our first stop takes us to the heart of Zanzibar City, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known as Stone Town. Imagine narrow, winding alleyways that snake through a labyrinth of ancient buildings, their coral stone facades weathered by centuries of sun and wind. The air is thick with the aroma of cloves, cinnamon, and cardamom, a sensory overload that transports you back in time. This is a place where you can get lost for hours, discovering hidden courtyards, stumbling upon bustling workshops, and haggling for souvenirs in the bustling markets. It's a photographer's dream, a historian's paradise, and a sensory experience that will stay with you long after you've left. But let's be real, no trip to Zanzibar is complete without experiencing its legendary beaches. We're talking about powder-soft white sand that stretches as far as the eye can see, lapped by the turquoise waters of the Indian Ocean. Imagine palm trees swaying gently in the breeze, the sun warming your skin as you sip on a refreshing coconut, and the only sound you hear is the gentle rhythm of the waves. This is the stuff of dreams. People. Whether you're looking to unwind after exploring the bustling streets of Stone Town or simply want to soak up the sun in paradise, Zanzibar's beaches are the perfect escape. Alright guys, we're jumping from the ancient spice markets of Istanbul straight into the sensory overload that is Tokyo. And when I say sensory overload, I mean it. Imagine Times Square on steroids, but instead of cheesy Broadway shows, you have robots serving ramen. That's Shibuya for you. The first thing that hits you is the crossing. Forget every crosswalk you've ever seen. This thing is legendary. Thousands of people, all perfectly choreographed, moving like a human wave. It's mesmerizing, it's exhilarating, it's a little terrifying, and you just gotta see it to believe it. But Shibuya is more than just a crazy intersection. Dive into the side streets and you'll find a treasure trove of quirky shops, themed cafes, and some of the most incredible food you'll ever eat. We're talking Michelin star sushi, next to a hole-in-the-wall ramen joint that'll blow your mind. This is a city that never sleeps. And trust me, you won't want to either. From karaoke bars with costumes to arcades bigger than your apartment, Shibuya is an experience that'll leave you buzzing long after you've left. Now, after the chaos of Shibuya, you might be craving a little peace and quiet, and believe it or not, Tokyo delivers on that too. Tucked away from the neon jungle lies the Imperial Palace, an oasis of tranquility in the heart of the city. Walking through the East Garden is like stepping back in time. You've got these perfectly manicured lawns, ancient trees, koi ponds, bridges that look like they're straight out of a painting. It's surreal how quickly the energy shifts from the hustle and bustle to this almost meditative silence. Take a moment, breathe it in. You can almost feel the history here, the weight of tradition, the legacy of emperors past. It's a powerful reminder that beneath the modern facade, Tokyo is a city with deep roots and a rich cultural tapestry. And hey, if you're lucky enough to visit during cherry blossom season, get ready for a whole other level of beauty. Imagine these trees exploding in pink and white, petals falling like snow. It's magical, truly magical. Alright, I'll be real with you, navigating Tokyo can be a trip, literally and figuratively. The language barrier can be tough, even Google Translate throws in the towel sometimes. But that's part of the adventure, right? Embrace the unknown. Get lost in the back alleys, order something you can't pronounce, try to have a conversation using only hand gestures. Trust me, some of the best travel stories come from those moments when you're completely out of your element. And the thing about Tokyo is, even if you look completely lost, people are incredibly kind and helpful. They'll go out of their way to point you in the right direction, even if it means walking you there themselves. So yeah, Tokyo is a whirlwind. It's a city that will challenge you, surprise you, and leave you wanting more. It's a place where ancient traditions meet futuristic technology, where you can find peace in the midst of chaos, and where you're guaranteed to have an unforgettable adventure. Alright guys, buckle up because we're diving into a city straight out of a history book, Istanbul. This is where East meets West, where ancient empires left their mark. A city straddling two continents, past and present intertwined. This city never sleeps. Istanbul is a sensory overload. Add it to your travel bucket list. If you're looking for a chaotic shopping experience, the Grand Bazaar is the place to be. Imagine a maze of over 4,000 shops selling everything from handmade jewelry to knockoff designer bags. It's a whirlwind of colors, smells, and sounds. Haggling is a way of life here, so bargain hard. Nearby, the spice market offers mountains of spices, herbs, and Turkish delight. The air is thick with the aroma of cinnamon, cloves, and cardamom. Grab a cup of Turkish coffee and watch the world go by. Okay, let's talk about some of the architectural wonders that make Istanbul so unique. First up, the Hagia Sophia. This place is a masterpiece of Byzantine architecture, and it's been a church, a mosque, and now a museum. Talk about a diverse resume, right? You step inside and it's like stepping back in time. The sheer scale of the dome, the intricate mosaics, the feeling of history echoing off the walls, it's enough to give you goosebumps. And then, just a short walk away, you've got the Blue Mosque, an equally impressive feat of Ottoman architecture. The mosque gets its name from the thousands of blue Iznik tiles that adorn its interior. And when the sun hits those tiles just right, forget about it. It's like stepping into a kaleidoscope. These two iconic structures are just a glimpse into the rich tapestry of history and culture that Istanbul has to offer. Seriously, you could spend weeks exploring this city and still only scratch the surface. Alright folks, we're heading north, way north, to a place where the sun barely sets in summer and the northern lights dance across the sky in winter. We're talking about Svalbard, Norway, an archipelago that's about as close as you can get to the North Pole without actually setting foot on it. Forget your tropical beaches and palm trees. This is a destination for the adventurers, the explorers, the people who want to experience the raw, untamed beauty of the Arctic. Imagine a landscape dominated by glaciers, mountains, and fjords, where polar bears roam free and the air is crisp and clean. This is a place where you can truly connect with nature, where the silence is deafening and the wildlife is unlike anything you've ever seen before. Svalbard is not for the faint of heart, but if you're looking for an experience that will stay with you long after you've left, then this is the place to be. Let's talk about the main attraction in Svalbard: polar bears. These majestic creatures are the kings and queens of the Arctic, and seeing one in the wild is an experience that will stay with you forever. But let's be real for a second, these are powerful predators and you need to treat them with the utmost respect. That's why it's crucial to go with experienced guides who know how to keep you safe and ensure the well-being of the animals. Imagine being out on a boat, the Arctic wind whipping through your hair, and then suddenly, in the distance, you spot it. A massive white bear, lumbering across the ice floes, its fur blending in perfectly with the snow. It's a humbling experience, to say the least, to come face to face with one of nature's most powerful predators. It's a reminder of the raw beauty and untamed wilderness that still exists in this world. Now, if you're lucky enough to visit Svalbard during the winter months, you might just be treated to one of the most incredible natural phenomena on Earth, the Northern Lights. Imagine this. You're bundled up in your warmest gear, standing under a sky filled with stars, and then suddenly, the sky explodes in a symphony of color. Green, purple, pink, and blue lights dance across the sky, swirling and shifting like something out of a dream. It's like watching a celestial ballet, and it's absolutely mesmerizing. Trust me, seeing the Northern Lights in person is something that will stay with you long after you've left Svalbard. It's a reminder of the magic and mystery that still exists in this world, and it's an experience that you'll never forget. So, there you have it, folks. From the bustling streets of Istanbul to the frozen wilderness of Svalbard, we've covered some serious ground in this episode of Wanderlust Wednesday. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to pack my bags and jump on a plane right now. But seriously, which of these destinations got your travel bug buzzing? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, while you're at it, tell me about some of the incredible places you've been or dream of exploring. Remember, life's too short to stay in one place. Get out there, explore the world, and make some memories that will last a lifetime. As always, thanks for watching the Gatekeepers Diary. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Until next time, safe travels and keep exploring.